Hi everybody, it's 2011 and I am so excited. You know what time it is?
It is Rugby World Cup time. It's finally here.
Yep, I'm very excited. But I am also a little bit concerned. You know, New Zealand, the All Blacks, are almost unbeatable at home.
But, on the other hand, Steve, you can't be the best without beating the Boks.
Yep, you are right there, Edwin. We are Bokke supporters and our blood runs green. So, why don't you follow us over the next 2 months as we give you a little bit of a commentary and some of our thoughts of the matches on the Rugby World Cup.
So please watch this space as we follow the Boks.
Go Bokke! Okay, let's talk rugby. Edwin, who's going to win the World Cup?
That is the million-dollar question, Steve. Realistically, I don't see any Northern Hemisphere team posing a real threat. I can see France doing well, maybe upsetting the All Blacks in their pool match. Other than that, realistically, I do believe it's all about South Africa, Australia and the All Blacks.
Wow, interesting. What about England? I mean, they've made the finals at the last 2 World Cups and they have Johnny Wilkinson.
Steve, they do have Johnny Wilkinson. They also have the Queen and they also have the Big Ben. It's not going to help them for the World Cup 2011 though.
Okay, that's what Edwin thinks. Let's move on very quickly. Looking at Pool C, what do you think?
I think we're going to do really well, especially our upcoming match against Wales this Sunday. I see the match going our way with 15 points.
15 points, oh,
yeah,
that's good. It's going to be very interesting because do you know that this Springbok team is the most capped at any World Cup?
I do. I think we have all the experience. We have the players. We're going to be missing Bakkies Botha, but we still have a great replacement in Donnie Rousseau, so smooth sailing.
Okay, your prediction for Sunday, South Africa, Wales, what's your score?
23-9.
All right, well, let's see what happens. Well, continue to join us as we look through the different games of the World Cup.
Steve, interestingly enough, rugby is not only about great players winning the game. Behind every great team, there is a great coach.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. I mean, if we just take life, for example, I think everybody needs a coach. And for me, being a Christian, interestingly enough, Jesus is my coach. So Jesus is my coach. I mean, if you look at a Rugby World Cup, the coach is vital because the coach, a good coach, brings the best out of his players. And that as I live my life, Jesus being my coach, he brings the best out of me. He brings the best out of me and he teaches me and he coaches me and he trains me on how to live a life that is worthy of the gospel. He teaches me how to treat people, how to behave, how to act. He trains me in the way that I should live my life. And the interesting thing is, the game plan that Jesus has is in the Bible. And the game plan is to go and to share the love of Jesus with whoever we meet. And I know it's difficult sometimes for Christians just to strike up a conversation or find the right word or find the right sentence or find the right time to go and tell somebody about Jesus Christ. I battle with it and I'm sure you battle with it. But Jesus comes as our coach to teach us, and he uses a game plan that comes out of the Bible to go and make a difference. When you look at Luke chapter 10, there is the game plan, the strategic points to the game plan that will help us live a life that will glorify God. That game plan, those 4 points over the next 2 months, I'm going to be sharing them with you, but just very briefly, let's have a look at them. The first point in winning for Jesus is to bless people, to speak peace over people. The second point in the game plan is to fellowship with people. So often Christians are so keen to tell people about Jesus instead of just being friends. The third point is to be able to minister to people. That as you bless people, as you fellowship with them, that we're able to minister to them. And finally, the fourth point in the game plan in winning for Jesus is to be able to speak the love of Jesus over people's lives. So join us over the next 2 months as we build up this team to share the love of Jesus.
Thank you, Steve. Join us again next week as we continue to unpack these winning ways and follow the Rugby World Cup 2011.